What's going on, guys? TGKS Productions. In this video, we're going to be talking about how the new career progress works. It was added as part of the Andreas Mercenaries DLC. Only PS5 and Xbox Series X and S players can take advantage of this, but nonetheless, let's go ahead and check it out. You'll notice that in the pause menu, there's an entire new tab dedicated to the career progress. When you open it, you'll notice there are two tabs here, one for progress and one for awards. Essentially, in the Progress tab, there are 6 new categories you can earn rewards for. And if we look at a specific category here, for example, that being contact missions, there are subcategories here, which there are themed contact missions you can complete and earn specific rewards for, which is essentially how all categories work. There's subcategories to them. And if you look here, for example, at the San Andreas Mercenaries DLC contact missions, there are 4 tiers. There are 4 tiers for every category, each tier increasing in difficulty to be able to complete. You'll notice at the bottom right of the screen, you can choose to expand challenges. This is typically for either tier 3 or 4, where there are numerous challenges that you can complete and are also among the most difficult ones to unlock or complete the tiers for. Also on tier 4, if you press tier rewards, you notice that besides the unlock that you get, which is either a clothing reward or vehicle, you also have a cash reward and RP reward, which is typically between 150,000 and 250,000, as well as 5,000 and 10,000 RP. And just to give you guys another example with a different category, if we go to the heist categories and specifically look at the Cairo Perico heist rewards, once again, you have 4 tiers, each tier increasing with difficulty. Bottom right of the screen, you can choose to expand the rewards. Typically, this is with tier 3 or 4, where you must complete the most objectives. And also on tier 4, if you press tier rewards, there's a cash and RP reward, which on the heist here is 250,000 as well as 10,000 RP. I'm actually surprised that these heist rewards on tier 4, specifically for cash and RP, are $250,000 as well as 10,000 RP, considering like in comparison to the contact missions. On tier 4, you have to complete objectives such as using no snacks on the missions, take 50% damage or less, as well as like have 80% accuracy. Way harder in my opinion. Honestly, I feel like for some difficult objectives like that, the reward should more be like 1 million as well as 100,000 RP. So now let's look at the second tab, which is rewards. Here is all your rewards for all categories clumped together, both ones that are locked as well as ones you can claim. You'll notice at the bottom right of the screen, you can choose to set unclaimed rewards first. That way you can easily see all your rewards you have yet to claim, and you can also choose to claim your rewards through each individual category. However, I think it's much easier to claim them through the rewards tab by setting the unclaimed rewards first. You may also notice you have some rewards you can already claim, as well as some challenges and tiers you have completed. Essentially, this career progress is supposed to have tracked your progress prior to its release. However, you also may notice some challenges and even a tier you've completed. However, it's not checked off in the career progress. Rockstar's tracking isn't always the best. We of course know this, especially when it comes time for Rockstar to deliver unlocks to us from events that we completed. That is essentially how it is supposed to work. Nonetheless, there are some really cool rewards you can acquire through the career progress, such as the 420 smoking jacket that a lot of players thought were going to release 420 week in GTA Online, as well as even the Yuga Classic Custom featured in the 3rd short trip mission. I know a lot of players wanted this also. And these are just a few. Of course, there's a lot more that I'm not going to include in this video. I also want to mention, and I talked about this a little bit in my video for the new DLC cosmetics, for the clothing unlocks through the career progress, some are included in the San Andreas Mercenaries DLC. If they are, you'll be able to find them in a career progress tab. Now, obviously, depending on what clothing item it is, whether it's a hat or a top, you'll find that under tops, and then from there you'll see career progress, either top or cap. However, some other clothing items are from previous DLCs that they just packaged into this one. And those clothing items you're not going to find in the career progress tab. Those will be under other categories. For example, the Diamond Casino varsity jacket is under bomber jackets. And this particular clothing item is from the Criminal Enterprises DLC. So if you're not finding these clothing unlocks in the Career Progress tab, it doesn't necessarily mean you don't have them. They're just going to be in a different clothing category. And speaking of clothing, there are 5 outfits that are tied to the Career Progress that can be found in all clothing stores. They're essentially based off of GTA protagonists from this game as well as previous GTAs, and they're going to be the hardest unlocks to acquire, where you're going to have to complete Tier 4 in an upwards of 25 areas. This is definitely going to take some time to
I don't
unlock
know why I even
these, but
bothered.
definitely some of
I
probably
already
the
make enough to
coolest
buy
unlocks
weed, let
included
alone
in
pay
the Career
rent.
Progress. As far as claiming the vehicles, which are also all tied to Tier 4, I'm not sure if it's going to work where as soon as you claim it, you pick what garage to store it in, or if you go to the in-game website, you'll just see it for $0 for the next time you purchase it. I have yet to reach Tier 4 in any of the areas so far, and it is definitely going to take me some time to do so. Speaking of the vehicles you get through the Career Progress, it's interesting how they show what drivetrain the vehicles are, unlike the in-game websites. So just a cool little detail that I happen to notice. And in total for Career Progress rewards, you can earn $5.8 million, 220,000 RP, 16 vehicles, which includes a handful of different classes, even an air vehicle, the Havoc, as well as the Armored Kuruma, which can be very helpful in a handful of missions. 86 character cosmetics. In my new DLC cosmetics video, I said 85. I miscounted by 1. 8 liveries, and 2 weapon finishes. All in all, this is definitely not what I expected to be getting with the Career Progress. I thought it was going to be similar to what we have with some of our businesses, where it tracks like how many resupplies you've done, sales you've done, how much cash you've generated through that business. I definitely think this is a much cooler idea, though. This will definitely keep players very busy for a while, and will also give them a reason to go back and play old modes and missions. But let me know what you guys think of this new Career Progress. As always, guys, please hit the like, subscribe, share this video. Be sure to comment if you have any questions, and have a great day.